You're cold though, aren't you?
Yes. Air conditioner works here.
It does. It works. Today, our show, Marketing Ideas That Work, is sponsored by Office in America. And that's where we happen to be shooting our show today. And our guest is Steve Baker from Baker Seniors. So welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Yay.
Excited.
I know, it's pretty cool. We're broadcasting live to 5 different locations, but we started the show a little bit early because there's a guru in the back of the room here setting up all the different channels. So, Steve, tell us all the channels that we're going to be broadcasting on today.
Well, I know we're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
That's the big one. Another one is Periscope.
Periscope?
Yeah, right. Think of a submarine. Periscope.
Up Periscope.
Website.
Yes.
Crowdcast.
That's right.
And we mentioned Facebook, and also the big one.
The big one.
The big daddy is YouTube.
YouTube. We love YouTube. We want to be famous on YouTube. How about you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's a goal of both of ours.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be working on making sure that Steve Baker from Baker Seniors and Agency 258 have a big presence on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to do that, Steve?
Well, it's just a matter of having someone to know what to do and which buttons to push. And we have that person in the room with us.
Yes.
He just finished his process with GQ, so he's gonna be in the next issue.
The most eligible bachelor in the world.
Exactly. If you could find him.
I keep him hidden.
I know.
Except for I have him on 4th of July. I'll farm him out, as Santa Claus. Christmas in July.
Right.
Only $100 a kiss from Santa Claus.
That's right.
That's right.
The only problem with him is you've got a forest. You've got to dig through the forest to find him.
Well, that's how Santa Claus is. He has a big beard,
That's it.
I have to fatten him up a little bit, though. He's kind of skinny for
true.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, welcome to the show. I know we're just about to start. Give us a countdown here. We've got about another minute or so.
Mm-hmm.
We run live on our website, which you can go and check us out. Facebook is not perfect, and so we're not sure if it runs constantly. So if you'd like to watch us on our website, it's agency258.com/marketing show. So feel free to head on over there so that you get a good, clear connection, or stay here on Facebook as long as Facebook stays live.
That's it.
You were reporting back to us one day that there was a problem with the audio.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to ask you, if you're listening, if you're watching us now, please let us know. Does the audio sound good? Does it sound, what'd you say, garbled?
Garbled.
Okay.
It was.
We found out that the reason why our broadcast on Facebook sounded garbled was because we were trying to broadcast all 5 locations from Crowdcast.
Mm-hmm.
Now that may sound like bubble talk to you, technology talk. So what it really means is we have a separate camera for Facebook, and we have a separate camera for our website through Crowdcast. So that's what that's all about. Hey, look, we have a visitor. Hey, guess who it is?
Who is that?
That's Russ Johns. Hey, Russ.
Oh, my.
Can you hear us okay, Russ? Excellent. Okay. So, Steve, let's start the show.
Okay.
It is 1:00, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Okay, good.
Straight up 1.
That's good. I'm Marian, LaSalle, and this is
Steve Baker.
And the name of your company?
Baker Seniors.
Fantastic. He's our focus for this week. Baker Seniors. So let's talk a little bit about what Baker Seniors does in just a minute. I really want to talk about marketing ideas that work. So we're going to be incorporating what Steve does in his business and how he handles all of his clients and his prospective clients. But what we really want to talk about is what you're doing for marketing right now. So, Marketing Ideas That Work is a show that's every single Tuesday at 1:00, live here on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, our website, and Crowdcast. Did I reach them all? Facebook, Crowdcast, website, Periscope, and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic, right? So let's talk about Steve Baker and what you're doing right now, Steve, to market your business. Do you have videos? Do you have a website? Do you have, what do you have? Let's name all the things that you're doing.
Well, I'm doing pretty much all of that, and Russ has been helping me a lot with the exposure that I need to get my message out. Would you like to go into what I do, my specialty, and that sort of thing? I can do that.
Well, let's first talk about your marketing plan.
Okay.
So people want to know about you in order to contact you, and we'll talk about your services and everything that you do.
Okay.
But what do you do to market yourself? When you wake up every morning, what do you think to yourself?
Well, what I'm thinking is that I need more and more exposure in the geographical, particularly in the geographical area where I am. And
you have a coach that's helping you decide what to do for the Medicare industry, right? How
Exactly.
you can reach people.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a plan.
Yes.
Okay. And that plan includes video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like live streaming like we're doing now, or what kind of video?
Well, mostly live streaming like we're doing now.
Okay.
And, for the most part.
And you're going to have a YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do the Facebook Live?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So what other video do you plan on doing, or what is your coach telling you to do for video?
Well, as the video is one thing, but I'm also, I might mention that I'm wanting to do a lot of podcasts too.
Oh,
That's,
podcast. Okay, so that's audio.
Yeah, that's audio.
All right. And is your coach instructing you to do the video and then extract the audio from it, or separate?
Do the video first, and then you can pull the audio.
Perfect.
Pull the video out.
Perfect. That way you don't have to do two shows. You can do one show, and it's time. It saves time. Right. Okay. Good.
And we're in the process of taking a lot of the video and putting it into our website, so that people can see.
Okay.
I've got quite a few testimonials, good testimonials from folks that are really happy with our services. So we're going to underline that and put emphasis on that.
Okay. So one thing that I found that Google doesn't like is the word testimonial. So if you have on your website, you talk about testimonials in your blog and all, just switch that word out to reviews, because all the old scammers, they used to do a lot of testimonials that were paid for. They weren't real. So Google got to the point where it didn't like that word testimonial. So if you just switch it out to reviews, you'll get a lot more Google love, which is what we want, right?
Yes.
Because people tend to talk about reviewing a service or product, and that seems to be real, according to Google. All right. So how are you getting reviews or testimonials?
Well, I just simply call up the clients that I have, and they're ongoing clients, so they're with me every month, and so they're ongoing clients, and I just say, hey, I'm bringing my camera, I'm coming over there, and let's talk about what we do and me and what services I provide for them and how it came about and so forth.
Fantastic. So he's doing videos, he's collecting testimonials, reviews from his happy clients. He's putting this information on his website, and people love frequently asked questions. You have one of those on your website, don't you?
I do.
So you always have your customers and prospective customers who are asking you the same questions over and over again. So if you can make a list and put it on your website, that's a really good way for Google to find you. And when people ask the question, Google knows to bring them to your FAQ page, which then they'll go to your main page, see your videos and things like that. So that's good. All right. What else are we doing?
Well, as I point out, I'm kind of fond of podcasts because I listen to those all the time.
Oh, me too. I'm constantly listening to podcasts.
I know.
What do you listen to?
Well, I listen to. I'm actually, aside from my business, I'm actually into personal development. So there's a lot of stuff there.
Do you have any that you'd recommend?
Jim Rohn,
Oh, he has a channel? I thought he was gone.
he is, but still has a channel. I mean,
Oh.
it's on there. I mean, all of his stuff is.
So
on
is it his children or the people that took over the
I'm
company?
not
or-
sure. I'm not sure, but I know he has a lot of exposure out there on the.
What does he talk about, or what?
All the things he always did. I mean, Jim Rohn, if you know who he is, he expresses himself in quite a unique way.
Right.
And I use it in present tense because he's still with us. He's
Sort
not
of.
gone.
Sort of.
Well, he's still with us, but all of his stuff is out there.
Okay.
And there's
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
and another favorite is Tony Robbins. He's
Oh,
he's
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
Jillions of things out there.
Now, how do you get your podcast? Do you have an iPhone and you listen to iTunes?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. A lot of my friends and family, they don't have iPhones, so I typically will ask them to search for whatever they use. Like if they have an Android,
Mhm.
then they have a different system to find podcasts, but you can still look them up. I mean, there's Stitcher and Spreaker and SoundCloud, and there's I don't know how many others, 3 or
Quite a
4. Okay, good. So we're planning on doing videos, more videos,
Mhm.
and podcasts.
Mhm.
What other, if any, marketing ideas do you have in your future or that you're doing right now?
Email.
Ooh,
That's a big one.
Email. Tell me about it.
Well, I have several subjects. I've compiled a list doing some research just on my area alone, Medicare for seniors. I've probably compiled about 50 to 75 subjects, various subjects that someone needs to know about if they're on Medicare that they can refer to. So I'm in the process of doing a program on each one of those and sending that out on email so that people can understand when they do this, how do they sign up under certain circumstances, when are they eligible for Medicare, what are the different areas of Medicare and so forth.
And who's your audience? Who are you looking at when you're trying to develop your email list? How do you figure out?
Well, clients for one.
Okay.
I've got several
Existing clients.
yeah,
Okay.
I've got several hundred clients, and then I just I collect business cards, and so a lot of those people on my list.
And who are those people? Are they the families of the Medicare people, or are they? I mean, how do you decide who's going to go on your newsletter? Who wants to read your newsletter? How do you decide that?
Well, I've met most of the people that I say I have a good supply of business cards, and I do, and I know who they are, and I know what they are. So mostly, I'm going to say not necessarily 40 and under, but I'm going to say 50 and above need to start studying Medicare.
I got you.
And a lot of people need to know the future of Medicare. That's
true.
That's a huge interest button right there.
It really is.
The future of Medicare.
It really is.
Because people in their 50s want to know what's it going to be like when I arrive.
Right.
And so
That's right.
I'm putting a lot of emphasis on that.
Fantastic. Education. He's putting a lot of emphasis on educating people on what they're going to need. So I heard something that I'm not sure everybody picked up. He says he's collecting business cards from people he knows. So that means he's met them. You must do some networking.
I do.
Ah,
I do a lot of networking.
See? You have to get out there and meet people. You have to get out there and introduce yourself. So you could do speaking. You could go to networking events. You can do a lot of different networking.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be the same old, right?
Yeah.
Right?
And then,
Like you're going to a party on Thursday night, aren't you?
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That is called the Business Builders Collective Networking Party, and that's this Thursday, which the date is May 25th. If you're listening to this before this broadcast, we hope you'll join us. If not, you can always go to our events tab on agency258.com and check out the coolest events that are going on. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Our technical bearded wizard is putting the information up on the screen right now. It's Business Builders Collective Networking Party at Ginger and Fork. And
That's Thursday.
that's this Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30. We plan on having a party. We've invited.
I'm going to be the first one there.
Oh, no, I will be.
No,
No?
I'll beat you. I'll beat
Oh,
you.
really?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, Steve, I want to talk a little bit. We've kind of crossed into all the different marketing that Steve is doing. I want to talk about exactly what Steve does and how he can help people. So, Steve, tell us a little bit about your customers that you have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your happy customers, you're happy with them and they're happy with you. Who are they?
Well, it's basically, it's not a small segment, and we have a kind of a nickname for them. It's called baby boomers. And the people that are turning 65 this year were born in 1952. And the definition of a baby boomer is anyone born from between the years of 1946 up through 1964.
Okay.
So
That covers a lot of years.
it definitely covers a lot of years, and and it comes from the fact that World War II ended in 1945, and all the servicemen came back from overseas,
And they started having some good times.
they started hatching out a lot of little ones. So and then that's been a kind of a, if you can picture a snake and it's big, just big lump going all the way through a snake, and that's been the baby boomers. About 1954 through 58, somewhere in there was an enormous explosion of elementary schools being built across this country. And some of those schools are still there, and some of them have been added to over the years. But that whole group of baby boomers has affected marketing, it has affected our entire society through the years.
Yes, I agree with that.
And now those baby boomers are reaching maturity. And by maturity, I mean real maturity. So they're becoming Medicare age.
I gotcha. Yep.
So,
Yep, I'm very close to that, believe it or not. People
Right.
just can't believe that. You don't look your age. Well, I'm young at heart.
that's right. I would have picked you to be 35.
Oh, thank
Something like
you.
that.
I like him. Yes. Well, great. Okay, so we have happy clients, and now we want people to call you. So who are those people that need to dial your number, that need to go to your website right now and call you to get either educated about Medicare or to sign up for Medicare or to sign up their parents?
Sign up their parents.
Tell us who that is.
Well, those are people that were born around the year 1950 to 1955, in that range.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking about Medicare, or they're just ready to go. And they can get enrollment into Medicare now if they're born in 1952, so that we don't have to ask health questions. So it's what we call open enrollment. So they're eligible for that.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they reach you? Where do they go?
Well, my phone number is 832-754-3292.
Oh, you went too fast. Say that slower.
832
832
754
754
3292.
92.
Yeah, and I can feel my phone ringing right now.
Wow,
It's buzzing.
that was
So
fast.
that
Thank
was
you.
fast. Thank you, person.
Yeah.
And so they can also go to my website,
Okay.
built by the bearded one over here. And it's called Baker Seniors,
So that's
bakerseniors.com.
Agency 258 is who built his website, agency258.com.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So they can go to your website, bakerseniors.com,
Mm-hmm.
or they can call you directly. Is there any other way that you like them to contact you?
That's about it.
Okay, phone, and you can send him a message through his website.
Mm-hmm.
You can see videos on his website. You can read the FAQs. And I highly recommend that you call Steve, not only to get educated or to get on Medicare, but also if you want him as a speaker to come out. If you're in the Houston area and you want Steve to come out to your organization, your association, he'd be happy to do that. He does it all the time.
Correct.
You were just at a big event the other day. What was it a
Yes, it was
Rotary Club or
no, it was financial advisors.
financial
A room
advisors?
full of financial
And they were
advisors.
soaking it up, you said.
Exactly.
All right, fantastic. So are you? Yeah. So we really appreciate you being here. If you want to meet him in person, he's going to be at our networking event this Thursday. That's the Business Builders Collective Networking Party. And you can go to our website, agency258.com/events, and get more information about that. It's from 4:30 to 6:30. It's free. We're going to have lots of wonderful drinks and food available, and cool people like Steve is going to be here. So you should come out and join us. So thank you very much, Steve, for being here.
Mhm.
We'll see you Thursday night.
I'll be the first one there.
I don't believe it. I think we should take a bet on that. All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
You can leave now.
Okay.
You go back into the heat now.
Yeah. Bye, Steve.
Yeah, go thaw
See you
out.
Thursday.
Okay. Bye bye.
Hey, Mary.
Hey.
Look who I'm right here.
Hey.
How's it going, everyone?
I think everyone is doing really well today. It's a beautiful day here
It was
in
awesome
Houston.
to have Steve here.
I know, right? Bye, Steve. Thank you. It was very, very nice to have him visit Office in America,
Is
where
here,
we
yeah.
where we are, and that's our sponsor today.
And if you want to see what our view looks like every day, you can go to Facebook, and I shared that out. So
Oh, did you?
I took some pictures, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're on the 12th floor. We're overlooking. But you know what people don't realize is that the virtual experience that Office in America offers people all over the world, it's amazing.
Well, and one of the things that we were talking about earlier today is the benefit of not having to go to an office and still have a physical location you can reference as your business.
You can get
Office.
mail here. You can have a secretary answer your phone. You can meet clients if you
Oh,
need to
yeah.
anywhere. They have tons of locations all over the world. So no matter where you are,
Yeah.
just call up Office in America, let them know where you want to be, where you want to meet a client, and there you are. That way you don't have to go to Starbucks. Not that Starbucks isn't that great.
I like
It is.
Starbucks.
I love their coffee.
However,
But they're
if-
not as secure as going to an Office in America.
Well, and also you have some privacy if you need to make an important call or you're having a transaction or you need to meet someone. It's always great to have
Yeah.
access to that.
And we just happen to know the owner, and he is so cool. We love him.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Ted.
So what else is happening today? It's Tuesday. Our show, 1:00, had Steve Baker in the studio, and we're just collecting some of these interviews from people that have been in our marketplace. And we're going to highlight a few other people in upcoming years, episodes. And so we got the Thursday event you talked about, promotions.
Yes.
What else are we going to talk about today?
Oh, well, you know what? There's two things that I want to talk about today that are really important. And the first one is our blog. We are getting lots and lots of views to our blog,
Are we?
thanks to our wonderful blogger here who shares. He's such a good sharer. He's sharing all the tools, strategy, and technology that we're using for our business as well as for our clients. So thank you, Russ.
Well, it really is simple too, because it's,
Oh, it's simple, he says.
well, think of it this way. If you're creating something and you document that process along the way, then you can share it out. And it's like, okay, I just documented what I just did. So
That's right.
I like it. It's fun.
So the blog this week is called Creating Eye-Catching Social Images, the Tools and Strategies. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, this is one of the best blogs.
Well, one of the
For
things
me.
One of the things that I'm super excited about is the fact that Canva is experimenting with movable text.
Movable text. All right. That's bubble talk. What
Yeah.
is movable text and what is Canva?
Okay, so let's start with the last question. Canva is a free platform that you can go on and create images for social media.
They make it easy.
It's pretty
You
simple.
just pick out what you want, what size. It even tells you like
Is it-
Facebook, backdrop or Facebook,
Instagram,
social media
yeah.
post, and you just pick the size and you can make any kind of graphic.
Canva.com. So it's very easy and accessible. And I use it all the time for social posts and things like that. And I was in there the other day and I received an email notification that says, hey, we're getting ready to release this experimental feature that will allow you to create GIFs and movies.
So what he means by GIFs, not like a gift you get for your birthday. It's a GIF. Some people call it GIF, whatever. Yeah. And basically it makes that image move.
Yeah. And so the movement in an image is eye-catching. So when you create something that actually moves, and I think I've shared some on agency Facebook page, right?
I'm sure.
I shared them around. You may or may not recognize it. And what it is the text actually moves into the field of your vision, so you can actually catch it moving. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's eye-catching, just like
it's eye-catching. And it's simple. And to do this in Adobe After Effects or some other programs,
it's hard. You have to have a
there's
college
a learning
degree.
curve. Yeah, there's a
There you
learning
go.
curve.
There
There's
you
a
go.
learning curve.
So in Canva, you're saying it's really easy, but you know what? You may not get it yet, because Russ was telling us about it. He wrote a blog post about it, and I was excited. I wanted to go try it. They haven't rolled it out to everybody yet. As of today, which is May 23rd, I think, something like that.
Maybe.
Something around there. It's Tuesday anyway. They haven't rolled it out to Marian yet. She's not as important as Russ Johns is, the beta tester over here.
Well, and it's like Facebook,
It'll be here
Instagram,
soon,
all of these platforms. The one I'm super excited about receiving is YouTube Live on your phone.
Okay, tell us more.
So YouTube Live they've released it to influencers and people that have 10,000 subscribers on their account, and then they removed that and they reduced it to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, you can actually stream live, just like we're doing on Facebook, to YouTube.
I didn't know you couldn't. I thought you could do that already.
Not everybody has it.
Okay.
So, and you have to look. You can stream live to YouTube. We're streaming live to YouTube right now using Crowdcast.
Right.
However, YouTube's developing their own platform where you can actually stream live from a YouTube app directly to YouTube.
I get it.
Now, here's the difference. Facebook, we're streaming live, and this is key. And, this is all about opinions, right? So I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. However, a lot of people say, well, you should only be streaming live to one platform. Well, okay. Well, we're experimenters, right?
Why would they say that?
Because it reduces your focus. It's like, okay, I'm over at Facebook, I'm over on Crowdcast, I'm over on my website, I'm over on YouTube, I'm over on Periscope. Holy cow, where am I? Well, you don't know where your audience is going to find you, right?
That's right.
I mean, my opinion is, hey, if I can have a billboard or radio station or television station and I could be on all channels and a podcast, hey, who cares, right? Right. So anyway, that's another time for another discussion. My point is that we are broadcasting, we're testing these things out so we can actually develop some strategies that allow you to get the promotion and exposure in your business. Much like Agency 258 is doing with the marketplace. We're creating these things so we can expand the awareness of what's going on, what we can share, and how we can share it. So as you grab that movable type and that movable text in Canva and you push it out there, that's just another way that you can, it's about attention.
You've got to be seen, be heard, be talked about in order for people to call you and want to do business with you.
Right.
The very least, companies, businesses, entrepreneurs, business owners, they need to at least have some kind of
presence.
Yes, some kind of a web presence in order when people go online to look for something.
Yeah.
They have a question or they're looking for a product. And if you don't even show up, or if they search you out and you don't show up, or something really bad is happening and they're talking bad about you, that could turn people off.
Well, and a lot of times,
And they won't
how
do
many
business
times
with
do you look up a business and you see they haven't posted in a year?
I have seen that a lot.
And you think, well, they must not be in business. I'm going to go to the next person.
Or they don't care.
Or they don't
whatever.
care.
Yeah.
It's,
You have to have a good online presence. That doesn't mean you have to do everything online,
Yeah.
but every business, even a brick and mortar restaurant, needs to have an online presence that people can see you when they log in and search for your products, your services.
well, and it's like you always say, it's not what we want. It's what your clients, your customers, your patients, the people in your community, it's what they want.
Right.
How do I think about this? And if you're not keeping up with your marketing efforts, fewer and fewer people see you, and all of a sudden nobody's seeing you, and then you're in that situation where you have to, you have to do something else.
You have to do something else. Go
Yeah.
to work for the man, maybe.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about how we came up with the idea of doing the Your Connector Business Marketplace.
Okay.
Most of the companies that we were doing business with, they have a big marketing budget. And so they could afford to hire us to pay a lot of attention to them, to do a lot of videos, to do blogs, to do their website, to do all the things that a larger company can do.
Right.
And we were getting asked a lot, don't you have something that I can afford?
Yeah.
And so we came up with this great idea called the Your Connector Business Marketplace that everyone can afford. And you can just get your feet wet and then try us out, get to know us, see that we're not going to bite,
Yeah.
and see all the cool things that we have to offer. He might bite. I'm not going to. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah,
Depending.
yeah.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Anyway.
That's another episode.
As low as $27 a month, you can get started having a nice online presence. And for less than $100 a month, you
Yeah.
can even have your own landing page. So even if you don't have a website, you can have a website page. People don't know. They
Yeah.
have no idea when they land there what it is. They just know that you're on there and that you're being seen, heard, and talked about
And it's
by
just
a third party.
just going through the same philosophy that we're doing with our broadcast and our live streaming is we're going to multiple platforms because we're in the discovery phase of looking for people that want to connect with us. We're not for everyone, and that's okay.
Mhm.
We understand that. We can't love everyone. We can't be loved by everyone. Well, maybe we can, but
I don't think so.
I just want to say that we have an opportunity to help businesses grow through this process. And hopefully you're a business that we could work with, and love to have a conversation with you about that. So we're going to be at the Business Builders Collective Networking Party on Thursday.
Yes, May 25th at Ginger and Fork from 4:30 on. And we are going to have a blast. We're going to have all kinds of great prizes. Oh my God.
You
Oh,
got some prizes?
yes. We even have 3 tickets to, gosh, I can't think of the name of it now. Oh, it was wonderful.
The Rock.
No, it's not The Rock. Oh, Theater Under Stars. No, it's not.
No.
I'll think of it in a minute. It'll come.
House of Blues.
House of Blues. Thank you.
House of
Thank you.
Blues.
I've never been, and I'm so excited. I wish I could.
Cool.
I wish I could win, but I can't. That wouldn't be fair to all the cool people that are
So
coming.
why don't you arrive
House
there,
of Blues.
and you can get some tickets to House of Blues potentially. So
Yeah, we've got some great prizes. We've got gift cards, and we've got coaches giving time. We've got accountability coach giving time. We've got $200 VIP club cards that you can use for discounts
very cool.
all over the world for hotels
and resorts.
resorts. Lots of really good prizes coming up. And so I think you should come, not just for the prizes though,
Yeah.
so that you can meet people like Steve Baker and Russ Johns and Marian LaSalle. And
We've invited everyone in Houston that we've known for years
That's
networking.
right.
So
that's right.
anyone that's anyone is going to be there.
That's right. If they're not somebody,
You got to
then
be
they're
there.
not going to be there.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
We have a fun time regardless.
Yes.
So the blog post, the website, the marketplace, I mean, we've covered it. I mean, what else can we possibly talk about? What
No.
else do we want to?
I want to talk about you contacting us to see what we can do for you to get the word out, because my goal every day when I wake up is to help promote the perfect products and services out there that are perfect for your clients.
Yeah.
So it is my job to promote you. And so if you call me, we can get started right away. I live to promote people. I don't know why. It's like it's either a flaw
it's
or
like
it's
a connector
it's a
too.
gift. Okay.
You like connecting people.
People know that I can't help myself. If you have a good product or service, I can't help but talk about you.
Yeah.
So I think you should call.
Well, call us today. And how do they call you?
713-826-4942 is a direct line right here. I'm going to call. You're going to call. I'm going to answer. That's what's going to happen.
There you go.
So go to our website if you don't want to call and just check us out. And then you can send a message. You can send an email, text, phone. Just connect with us somehow and come out and meet us at the networking party. And you know what? If by chance you're watching this and it's past May 25th, don't worry. We've always got some kind of a networking event or an event going on.
It's
So
always happening.
we have an events tab on our website, agency258.com/events.
So join us. I'm Russ Johns with Agency 258.
I'm Marian LaSalle.
And you
Enjoy your day.
Boom.
Bye. See you later, alligator. Okay, now that he's gone, I can talk about him, right? Hey, Russ, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, a bone to pick.
Yeah, not really. He's a great guy. He really is. You should call him too. He won't answer the phone, but you could call him.